A lot of folks often assume there isn't a significant distinction between male and female dogs, believing that their behaviors and characteristics are pretty much the same. But you might be surprised to discover that there are some intriguing and unexpected differences between the two sexes. In this video, we're diving deep into these contrasts and exploring how they can affect everything from how dogs interact with humans to their behavior with other dogs. Whether you're a seasoned dog owner or simply curious, stay with us as we reveal the unique traits that distinguish male and female dogs. Let's start with a notable difference. Male dogs often show a distinct preference for women over men. Despite the popular notion of dogs being man's best friend, it turns out male dogs tend to be more drawn to women. This was highlighted in a 1986 study involving 20 dogs, where researchers found that female dogs were only slightly hesitant when approaching strangers of either sex. In contrast, male dogs were noticeably more reserved and cautious around unfamiliar men. Animal behavior experts suggest that this preference might stem from the physical characteristics of men, such as their larger size, deeper voices, and sometimes intimidating features like facial hair, that could make them appear more intimidating to dogs. What seems ordinary to us can be quite unsettling from a dog's perspective, affecting how they interact with people based on gender. Another fascinating observation is that dogs generally get along better with companions of the opposite sex. Both anecdotal evidence and scientific studies suggest that many dogs form more harmonious relationships with dogs of the opposite gender. This might be due to factors like dominance dynamics and instinctual drives to create a balanced family unit. So, if you're planning to add a second dog to your household, considering the sex of the new addition might be a smart move. Bringing in a dog of the opposite sex could contribute to a more balanced and peaceful home environment, making it easier for both dogs to adapt and get along. Moving on to another trait, male dogs are known for their strong urge to roam. This tendency is often linked to their more independent nature and active sexual drive. Male dogs are more likely to travel long distances in search of females in heat, and are also more prone to engage in conflicts with other males due to competition over territory and mates. Dominance is another characteristic commonly observed in male dogs. They naturally have a drive to assert their authority over other dogs. One way this dominance manifests is through urine marking. Although both male and female dogs mark their territory with urine, it's notably more prevalent among males. This behavior involves dogs depositing small amounts of urine in various locations to establish their territory and attract potential mates. For male dogs that have not been neutered, this marking behavior is even more pronounced. A study published in the Journal of Animal Behavior found that dogs with higher social status tend to mark their territory more frequently than those with lower status. If you see your dog frequently marking its surroundings, it might just be asserting its status as the top dog in the neighborhood. Another difference between the sexes is that male dogs typically have shorter lifespans compared to females. Research shows that female dogs generally live a bit longer than males. However, the biggest factor influencing life expectancy is whether the dogs have been spayed or neutered. Studies reveal that spayed females live about 23% longer than those who are not spayed, and neutered male dogs also tend to have longer lifespans compared to their intact counterparts. The main reason for this difference is the health benefits associated with neutering and spaying. These procedures help prevent serious reproductive diseases, such as uterine cancer in females and testicular cancer in males. Additionally, unneutered dogs are more likely to wander in search of mates, which increases their risk of dangerous situations like being hit by a car, contracting diseases, or engaging in aggressive encounters with other dogs. These risks can significantly contribute to a shorter lifespan. Male dogs are statistically more prone to biting compared to female dogs. A recent study on canine aggression found that male dogs were 6 times more likely to bite than their female counterparts. Moreover, intact male dogs, or those who have not been neutered, showed an even higher likelihood of biting compared to neutered males. Another study involving 20 different dog breeds revealed that male dogs generally exhibit more aggression towards other dogs and unfamiliar people. However, it's crucial to understand that a dog's aggression is influenced by many factors beyond just gender. Upbringing, environment, and past experiences play significant roles in shaping a dog's temperament. Often, biting is a response to feeling threatened or mistreated rather than an inherent trait. So while male dogs may display more aggressive behavior statistically, each dog's behavior is complex and shaped by various aspects of their life and training. When it comes to female dogs, their behavior changes noticeably when they are in heat. Unlike male dogs, unspayed female dogs go through heat cycles about twice a year. During this period, they experience stress and anxiety, accompanied by a bloody discharge that attracts male dogs for mating. A female dog in heat will often exhibit more flirtatious behaviors towards males, such as turning her rear towards them and lifting her tail high to signal her availability. Additionally, she may become more inclined to run away in search of potential mates, driven by her natural mating instincts. You might also notice her urinating more frequently and leaving scent marks to let male dogs know she's in heat. Spaying a female dog not only eliminates the messy and uncomfortable discharge, but also helps her avoid the stress and behavioral changes associated with heat cycles. This can lead to a more relaxed and comfortable life for your dog, free from the complications of these recurring periods. Male dogs typically lack the paternal instincts seen in female dogs. While female dogs are known for their protective and nurturing nature, male dogs generally do not exhibit these traits when it comes to raising their puppies. Male dogs often show little interest in their offspring and are usually not involved in their care or upbringing. Interestingly, this contrasts sharply with the behavior observed in wolves. In the wild, male wolves display strong paternal instincts. They are not only loyal and devoted partners, but also actively participate in raising their young. For example, a male gray wolf will bring food to his mate after she gives birth and plays a crucial role in protecting and feeding their pups. This contrast highlights a significant difference between domestic dogs and their wild relatives, where the latter exhibit much greater involvement in parenting. On a different note, it turns out that female dogs are more likely to be right-pawed. Surprisingly, most dogs have a dominant paw, similar to how humans have a dominant hand. Scientists have discovered that dogs tend to favor one of their front paws for tasks such as reaching for food, going downstairs, or retrieving toys. Studies show that the majority of dogs exhibit a preference for their right paw, and interestingly, female dogs are even more likely to favor their right paw compared to male dogs. This dominance in paw preference adds another intriguing layer to understanding canine behavior. Mounting is a behavior observed in both male and female dogs, and it's a normal part of canine behavior. While it's more common among unneutered male dogs, mounting is not exclusively related to sexual activity. Dogs mount for various reasons beyond mating. For instance, mounting often occurs when dogs are excited, particularly during play, and can serve as a way for them to expend excess energy. Additionally, dogs may mount other dogs or even people to assert social status or express dominance. In some cases, it's a sign that the dog is seeking attention or trying to alleviate stress. This behavior, although it may seem unusual, serves multiple purposes in a dog's social interactions and emotional expression. Interestingly, the largest dogs ever recorded were all male. Typically, male dogs are larger than females in terms of height and weight. This size difference is partly due to testosterone, the primary male sex hormone, which contributes to their larger chests, bigger heads, and heavier bones. For example, the title of the world's tallest dog went to a male Great Dane named Zeus, who was officially recognized by Guinness World Records. Zeus stood an impressive 3 feet 5.18 inches tall. Additionally, Guinness World Records also recognized Zorba, a male English Mastiff, as the world's heaviest dog, tipping the scales at a remarkable 343 pounds. These records highlight just how substantial male dogs can be compared to their female counterparts. Another fascinating aspect of female dogs is their ability to have multiple fathers in a single litter of puppies. Typically, a female dog's litter can range from 1 to 12 puppies, and these puppies can have different fathers. This occurs because if a female dog mates with several males during her fertile period, her eggs can be fertilized by sperm from different dogs. This phenomenon, known as superfecundation, is not unique to dogs. It also happens in other animals, such as cats and horses, and although quite rare, it can even occur in humans when multiple eggs are fertilized by sperm from different partners during a single pregnancy. This intriguing reproductive trait underscores the complex and diverse nature of animal breeding. Finally, male dogs have a remarkable sense of smell that's deeply connected to their instinct to procreate. Their strong biological drive to reproduce often overshadows other impulses. This is why you might observe your dog intensely sniffing around during walks. Dogs possess an extraordinary ability to gather information through their sense of smell. When they sniff another dog's urine, they can acquire detailed information about that dog, such as its sex, age, and fertility status. This information is crucial for dogs driven by reproductive instincts, helping them identify potential mates and assess the likelihood of successful breeding. This natural behavior highlights the vital role their sense of smell plays in their quest to find partners and ensure their lineage. And that wraps up our exploration of the fascinating differences between male and female dogs. If you found this video informative or enjoyable, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. We'd also love to hear from you. What other differences between male and female dogs have you noticed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.